So my idiot friends are over, right? Downstairs, make a noise like a pack of goddamn hyenas. Mom comes down. Keep it down, she yells. I run this house like I give a rat's ass who runs this dusty-ass shoebox. Then bam, go to bed. Smack. Sends me to my room like I'm some kind of goddamn kindergartner. You know that rage you get when you're a kid? That impotent, bubbling fury? You want to be tough? You want to be a goddamn Viking warrior, but you're 8 and your mom just humiliated you in front of your friends. Emotional? That's what I was. A goddamn volcano of feelings. I'm running away, I screamed, packing a bag with one He-Man figure, because apparently that's all I needed to survive in the goddamn wilderness. And then my mom, in a moment of sheer, unadulterated parenting genius, gives me permission to curse. One time, I'm bad at school. Teacher staples a note to my chest, like I'm some kind of walking bulletin board. The note says, maybe show your kids some attention. Are you kidding me? My mom? Attention? Bitch, she's got 3 jobs and a gambling problem. But she reads it and goes full mama bear. Tell her to mind her damn business or I'll beat her ass. She tells me to say that to a teacher. So now I gotta go to school and become a goddamn gangster. I practice in the mirror, trying to sound tough, but it comes out like some goddamn prepubescent squeak. Mind your dumb. No, too loud, too goddamn Broadway. Finally, I get it. I'm ready, I get on the bus. My friends are all Kevins on the bus. What up, Kev? Like I'm goddamn Bono. Not today, fellas, I say. I got business. Business? I'm 8. But they're hyped. They know something's about to go down. So I walk into class. Miss Green, the teacher, asks if my mom read the note, and I take a deep breath, look at my friends, and unleash the full fury of an 8-year-old with a hall pass to the profanity store. My mom said to tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Little stupid teaching bit. 2 + 2, not knowing what the fuck it is, bitch. Crossed-eyed, crying down your back, fat-footed ass, bitch. Long-titted, no nipple having ass, bitch. No nipples. Where the hell did I even get that from? Got suspended, got my ass whooped. Mom said I was supposed to say 2 curse words. I said 76. I thought I was goddamn Samuel L. Jackson in a motherfucking school. And you know what? That whole messed up situation, the permission to curse, the ridiculous joke, the unhinged aggressive comedy, I probably got it from my grandfather with his terrible jokes and weird white people clap. That guy was a terrible influence, but it was okay because I love the fucker. All right, so the other day, I'm trying to teach my kid to swim, right? Fucking swimming. What is this? Victorian England. Like you need a special skill to not drown in 4 feet of water. It's water. You splash around, you don't inhale, you live. My dad, that psycho, he just grabbed me, 8 years old, skinny little runt, and chucked me into the deep end. No warning. Swim. You little shit, he yells. Swim? I don't know how to swim, you goddamn Neanderthal. I'm flailing, swallowing half the goddamn pool, thinking, this is it. This is how I go. And he's just standing there, arms crossed, probably thinking I'm faking it. Then the car ride home. Imagine that. I'm traumatized, reliving the near-death experience. And he's all, don't make me laugh, you almost drowned. What the fuck kind of comfort is that? This is the guy who'd take the goddamn light bulbs out of the sockets if my mom pissed him off. Steak in the pan, gone. Christmas lights. Strip that tree bare Christmas Eve. Who does that? Who has that level of petty rage? And now I'm supposed to trust this guy around my grandkids? No fucking way. Now, my kid, he's 7, right? Little private school snowflake. Never lifted a finger in his life. So I decided he's taking out the trash. At 2 a.m. Did I tell him to? No. All right, settle down, you bunch of oxygen thieves. Bondi Beach, they said. Sunlight, they said. Gorgeous women, they said. You know what I saw? A goddamn Indian dude in jeans and socks waltzing into the Pacific like he was going for a goddamn swim in the Ganges. Jeans and socks, I'm telling you. Jeans and socks. This ain't some goddamn urban legend. This is happening right now, and you expect me to take you seriously when you start talking about international politics, protesting the Israel-Palestine conflict in Australia, bunch of sunburnt kangaroos yelling about land rights when you're all living on stolen land anyway. You want your land back? Fine, give it to them, but then who's going to pay for my overpriced fuel? I swear, I can't even afford to huff the fumes anymore. Everything's so goddamn expensive. Perth, Roddy's Island, quokkas. Cute little creatures, they say. Cute little Chinese creatures, apparently, because that's all you see there now. You tickle them, you take selfies, but don't you dare feed them, because if they bite you, bam, you're buying up Sydney real estate and driving the prices through the goddamn roof. They don't even smile anymore. They just give you this dead-eyed stare like, give me your money, Guelo. And now we're talking about Taiwan, fucking Taiwan, and Australia, and the U.S. got to defend it if China invades. Are you kidding me? How are we supposed to know who the hell is who? Seriously. You think we can tell the difference between a Taiwanese dude and a mainland Chinese dude just by looking at them? We need a goddamn manual. We're going to need a special task force dedicated solely to distinguishing between the two. Or maybe, just maybe, we tell all the Taiwanese people to just, for the duration of the conflict, I don't know, wear a goddamn sign. I'm Taiwanese, please don't shoot me. It's not politically correct. But hey, at least we won't accidentally start World War III over a goddamn dim sum festival. And what about the accent? I can't understand a freaking thing. What am I supposed to do? I can't just ask a commie. Jesus Christ, America, we're doomed, and I'm not even sure which side to be angry at anymore. Timeshares. What the fuck were those things even? A goddamn scam. A relic of the 90s, like Zubaz pants and dial-up internet. Now it's all Airbnb. This is Airbnb, that. Oh, so you want to stay in some stranger's house? No, I'm not staying in some rando's house. Are you kidding me? I'm going to pay some dude to watch me sleep. Probably got cameras in the damn smoke detectors taping my every move. Oh, but it's cheaper. Yeah, well, so is sleeping in a goddamn alley. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Give me a shitty motel any day. At least they're upfront about the grind. Unlike these Airbnb hosts with their passive-aggressive notes everywhere. Don't use this. Don't touch that. The dog will hump your leg at 6 a.m. He's just friendly. Friendly, my ass. The dog probably got more sense of personal space than the host. And the forms. Jesus Christ, the forms. It's like applying for a goddamn mortgage just to spend a weekend dodging hidden cameras and eating expired condiments. Oh, but hotels are so impersonal. Impersonal? You know what's really impersonal? Finding someone else's family photos staring at you while you're trying to take a dump. And let me tell you, it's like a family is not staring at you. I did the Airbnb thing once during the Panini, thought I was going to be all fancy. Get a house with a goddamn basketball court and a pool. But of course the gig got canceled. And guess what? No full refund. You try getting your money back from Martha, she'll tell you to go pound sand. That's why I hate corporations, but at least they'll give you a goddamn refund. I mean, hotels are set up, they understand, they're built for it, it's a transaction, not a creepy voyeuristic invasion of a stranger's life. I will say though, I ate a lot of people's food in Airbnbs. They leave it out like, oh, he won't eat this. And I'm over there just gobbling it all up. But you know what really makes me laugh? When you get to a comedy condo and can guess where the last comic was from, based on the crap in the fridge. Almond milk, LA, sardines, Canadian, and someone's always going to finish the dish. Like that guy Mark Norman, who'd sniff a bowl of borscht at the cellar and just start spooning it up. Mark Norman, man, that's the goddamn COVID vaccine. Right there, a little bit of everyone else's germs to build up your immunity. That's why he's still alive. Oh, so I still let these goddamn friends come over for game night once a month. One goddamn monthly invasion. And I swear to Christ, I hate game night. It's a goddamn social experiment in passive aggression and competitive psychosis, especially my game nights, because everyone turns into goddamn psychopaths. We're playing Monopoly, right? But oh no, we can't just play the goddamn game. We got to renegotiate reality. Like, hey, land on my property twice for free if you pay off this parking ticket. The city's ripping me off. And then the last time the wives got drunk. Because women, bless their hearts, they got two settings, stone cold sober, or somebody put a Monopoly piece where the sun don't shine, and I'm there killing the game, destroying their dream because I'm a child. When I play board games, I make goddamn DJ scratches every time someone lands on my property. You gotta pay that. You gotta pay that. And my wife, already 3 sheets to the wind, she's slurring. It ain't even that serious. How much do I owe you? And I look down, her pockets are fucking empty. So I'm like, get the fuck out. You lost. Put your goddamn dog in a cage. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. And she's all, you're going to do me like that? Yes, it's a game. And all I want is blood and victory. So I flick her goddamn little metal car across the room and she takes it personal. Starts yelling, all you ever want to do is win. And I'm thinking, well, all you ever want. And suddenly this isn't about Park Place anymore. And Harry and Wayne are chiming in like I'm not pulling my weight in the bedroom. Are you kidding me? This is Monopoly. Keep it in the board. I swear to God, these games are just a prelude to the real estate agents selling our friendship. Oh, Jesus Christ, another airport, so what do you do? Like, I'm not just trying to get to the goddamn gate so I can choke down overpriced airport food and pray the plane doesn't plummet into the ocean, you know? And people everywhere you go, they're all the same, right? Wrong, you morons. Some places are just dumps filled with even dumber people. But you know what everyone does crave? What unites these walking bags of neurosis? Connection. They all want to connect. Like some desperate mating ritual, it's pathetic. Whether they speak English, Martian, or just grunt and drool, they're all dying for someone to validate their miserable existence. And then you get these forced connections. This fake, hey, we both breathe oxygen, let's be best friends, horse shit. I'm checking into a hotel the other day, desk jockey asks where I'm from. I say LA, he spouts off about having relatives in Denver with a goddamn furniture store. Oh, I sit on furniture too. Let's braid each other's hair and sing Kumbaya. What am I supposed to do? Act like the cosmos align because we both know what a couch is. Newsflash, numbnuts, sometimes there's nothing there. Get over it. You're not obligated to be BFFs with every mouth breather you encounter. Embrace the disconnect. Next time someone tries to force a connection, just yell, nope, my friend quota is full, like you're some goddamn social media influencer guarding your precious follower count. I swear to God, sometimes I feel like I should only tell my friends what time it is and everyone else can just wallow in their temporal ignorance. Oh, goddamn it, these goddamn podcasts, right? Everyone's got one, like everyone's a goddamn expert now, huh? Burr cat short, what the hell even is that? Some kind of artsy-fartsy cat video? You know what's hammering? Reality, that's what's hammering. Some genius compares me to Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac? Rest his soul, that man was a goddamn legend, a force of nature. You think some YouTube clip gives you the full picture? Nah, you weren't there in the trenches back when comedy was a goddamn blood sport before the internet turned everyone into a goddamn critic. This is how Patrice, rest his soul, used to explain to me. And he said in the 90s, we did comedy before the internet was full of a bunch of nerds, played ping pong and Sportsline. This is how I get undue credit for the Philly thing. It's a Philly thing? It was a goddamn war zone. You weren't there. It happened when YouTube came out. Somebody actually recorded it when Bernie Mac already did it. Plus, I got like 7 more minutes to talk about these goddamn people and make fun of them all of the time, like I'm reveling. You think I was enjoying that shit show? I had a goddamn headache for 2 days. Like I was locked in, you know, death grip. Speaking of death grips, ever hear that story about those 2 dumbasses in the Cessna? Door flies open midair, one dude gets sucked halfway out, clinging to the goddamn banister for dear life. Pilot lands the damn thing, wipes tears from his eyes, and there's Jerry, head hanging out, feet still inside, death grip on the railing. Paramedics couldn't pry him loose for 20 goddamn minutes. That's what it felt like after Philly, a mental death grip. Walking around New York, just silently insulting everyone I saw, a freaking mental trauma. I swear to God, it wasn't funny. It was a goddamn headache. 2 days afterwards, I'm still like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, sure, Burr cat short, real insightful stuff, folks, real goddamn insightful. This episode was brought to you by The Machine. All right, bikes, goddamn bikes, you know what pisses me off? It's not the bikes themselves, it's the stupid shit stuck in my head like a goddamn verbal diarrhea. I ain't got Tourette's though. I sometimes wish I did. Imagine just yelling cocksucker at a funeral, the looks you get. But no, my brain latches onto these random goddamn things like that show Scared Straight. You know the one? They throw these punk-ass kids, these little delinquents, into jail for a day, thinking it'll scare the piss out of them and they'll magically become model citizens. Yeah, right. But there's this one episode from '99, uncensored. Holy shit, they didn't send these little shits to some county jail. No, they sent them to a maximum security penitentiary filled with guys who probably eat nails for breakfast. And these inmates just verbally assault these kids. I'm talking screaming, cursing, threatening, and it's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever seen. And don't even try to feel bad for them. These aren't your average playground bullies. These kids are stabbing other kids, okay? They walk in there all cocky. What's up? This ain't shit. I run 6th grade. Then they meet Crazy Chris, scars all over his face. The screen even freezes and tells you he killed 6 people. A double life sentence. This dude's so bad, his reincarnated soul is doing time. And he gets right up in their faces. My name's Crazy Chris. And from now on, you'll see me in your nightmares. And these little pussies are shitting their pants. I'm 12, don't talk to me like that. Then he tells them he'll take a bite out of each of them if he ever sees them again. And they're ready to sign up for Sunday school right then and there. But then it gets better. Some other inmate comes up, grabs a kid, makes him hold his pocket, walk around holding his goddamn pocket. Are you kidding me? You know what that means in prison? He's basically saying, this kid's my bitch. And he's telling these middle schoolers he's going to make them suck his dick for breakfast. I hate breakfast. One of them yells, it's pure comedic gold. Then there's this other scene. This dude pulls a kid out of line. A little skinny kid with a bowl cut parted down the middle. The prisoner asks him why he's here. The kid says, stealing. And the prisoner goes, the fuck you took. And the kid with his goddamn bowl cut says, bikes, bikes. That's why I yell bikes all the time. I'll be driving with my wife, see a bike shop, and I just scream, and she's sick of it. She tells me, you get one, so I gotta make it count. I pull over, roll down the window, wait for some unsuspecting sap to be checking out the bikes on the sidewalk, finding one he likes, and I yell, bike. And when he turns around, confused and scared, I just add, stop selling drugs, and drive off. You know why? Because some people just need a little dose of prison reality to understand they can't get away with shit. All right, settle down, Vancouver. Jeez, electric bikes, huh? That's what you got? We got bird scooters back in LA. Little pieces of shit they are, but at least there's something. And don't even get me started on the pandemic. Remember that? Everyone locked down, comedy clubs dead, and these mooks, these guys here, they're driving around in a freaking truck, doing shows in the worst parts of LA, saving comedy, right? And now look at them, huh? Look at them, selling merch, looking like a Prius mechanic, fixing electric scooters. What the hell happened? You're fascinating, man, looking like me and Matt somehow fused into one guy, half Middle Eastern angst, half pasty white guilt. That's what you gotta look forward to at 36, folks, literally. And you, Mr. Egypt, talking about going back? You're scared of the place I want to go on vacation. What kind of backwards ass shit is that? My wife wants to check it out, learn about Arab culture, and you're telling me it's too dangerous? I saw The Mummy, what more do I need to know? But get this. Women throwing panties at Matt, which I get. I mean, he's got that thing, right? But me, I get some 47-year-old dude wants to meet Maz Jobrani through me. What the hell kind of pyramid scheme is this? And then they hit me with that "my mom loves you" line. I'm too old for sugar babies. I'm a super daddy, I guess. I'm looking into your future, kid. Enjoy your hair while you still got it. And then this dude with those boots claiming to be my dad. Nah, not buying it. You people working together? Conspiracy, I tell you. You know what it is? It's the white privilege to call for police, bro. I am stronger. What do you say, Bert? Let's have at it so that next time he gets what coming to him. All right, settle down, you bunch of jabronis. So I'm stuck at this GOAT WG thing, right? Greatest of all time, white guy. Are you kidding me? In 2024. This is what we're doing. Like white guys haven't already had, I don't know, the last 5,000 years. And now we get a whole night dedicated to worshiping another one. And Netflix is throwing the party. Seriously. Netflix, the company that cancels everything good after 2 seasons unless it has like 14 gay characters and a talking dog with a social justice agenda. They couldn't find a trans amputee competitive eater to celebrate what they're all busy. So they're stuck honoring Captain Bland himself, Tom Brady, the poster child for mediocre white privilege wrapped in a shiny, slightly deflated football. I'm just saying, the dude's good, okay, he's great, but come on. Now we gotta sit here and pretend this isn't some thinly veiled attempt to reclaim lost glory for the Pale Brigade. Golf, tennis, hockey, even baseball. It's like someone hit the undo button on history. Oh, but tonight's about Tom freaking Brady? Yeah, because he totally gives a crap about securing a future for white kids, right? More like securing another endorsement deal and maybe finally figuring out what the hell Gisela saw in him besides a winning record and a crippling fear of avocados. Look at this picture. Jesus, what is he, pregnant with himself? All soulful and dreamy-eyed. I'm getting diabetes just looking at it, but no, he's relentless, he's driven, he's got that it factor? Yeah, it being a pathological need to win at all costs. Probably fueled by some deep-seated childhood trauma involving a participation trophy he didn't get. And Netflix, of course, laps it up. Serial killers and psychopaths, they're bread and butter, am I right? I mean, let's compare him to Ted Bundy. Handsome? Check. Oh, Jesus Christ, these goddamn cars, man. You spend 30 grand on a hunk of metal and the trunk becomes a goddamn clown car. I swear to God. So, you get kicked in the face, right? You know you deserved it. Because what, you just stand there gawking at the foot, coming at you like some dumbass tourist? Like, oh look, a foot, right for my face. What the hell were you doing? Gotta be a special kind of moron to get foot-to-face contact. And then you look around for validation, like, yo, did you guys see that? Was that a good kick? Rate my pain. Yeah, look at the other foot, dumbass. Maybe he'll give you a goddamn bonus round. Fighting with feet, are you kidding me? We're men, not goddamn capoeira dancers. If I'm about to throw down, it's hands up. Square off, let's get this over with. But if you start stretching like a goddamn yoga instructor, I'm walking, man. I had some jackass almost pull that crap on me, right? Best Buy parking lot with my mom. You know how embarrassing that is? This freaking clown's taking his sweet time backing into a spot, so I swoop in like Mario Andretti, steal the goddamn thing, head down, windows up, humming like a goddamn cicada, knowing I'm in the wrong, but I don't care. This mouth breather gets out. Yo, I saw you, we got a problem. Oh, now we got a problem? You're gonna do a goddamn interpretive dance on my windshield? And AL, goddamn Al, he's on my ass about God. See, I moved to LA, land of sex, drugs, and affordable housing, apparently, and suddenly I need Jesus. He's the one who needs Jesus. He's on the goddamn crystal meth. Probably sees Jesus, and then he drags up his dark, twisted past like I need to hear about that. He found Jesus while sucking dick for money in the 80s. What the fuck is that, Al? And then he drops the bomb. My dad was back there with him. My dad's like, son, you gonna learn today. Learn what, Dad? How to properly floss your taint after a goddamn gangbang? No, I'm good, thanks. Work, don't even get me started. That bitch Sabrina showing up in white stockings after Labor Day. Are you kidding me? Like, who raised you, a pack of goddamn raccoons? And then she wants me, the executive administrative assistant, to print something from the fax machine. Am I your goddamn slave? And the goddamn computers. LOL, RTFO mal, MTFO mofo HS. What the hell is this goddamn hieroglyphics? Joey, my boy, wants a ping pong table, which apparently turns us all into bloodthirsty, hyper-competitive animals. Throw in some booze and suddenly we're ripping up our jeans for lateral movement at his own goddamn house. He could just, change. Then I wake up in a Japanese hotel, stomach's killing me, and I hear English for the first time. I lose my goddamn mind. Chicken, please, chicken. Turns out my room number looks like an abandoned building made of bamboo sticks, because that's how they write their goddamn numbers. Haha, get no? Shoulda gave me a bigger laugh, you cheap bastards. Then I'm driving to the store, bam, speed bump, noise in the trunk. What the hell? I pop the trunk and there she is, my girlfriend, curled up like a goddamn armadillo, looking at me like I'm the crazy one. She pops out, rolls her eyes and walks away like it's perfectly normal to be stolen away in a goddamn trunk. I drag her back to the house. She's cooking like nothing happened. I demand answers and she looks me dead in the eye and says, I wasn't in no goddamn trunk. What the hell is that? Gaslighting on top of vehicular squatting. Jesus Christ, women are the reason I drink and the reason my therapist bills are through the roof. A whole goddamn species designed to drive you absolutely apeshit. All right. Hot moms, are you fucking kidding me? Overrated. Just like this whole self-care BS. You know what I'm talking about? This, look at me, I'm so relaxed crap. While your kids are gnawing on furniture? I get it, yoga's great, find your center, whatever, but would it kill you to teach your kids something? Anything. I'm not saying go full tiger mom, but maybe, just maybe, spend less time posing for Instagram and more time teaching little Timmy not to eat crayons. I'm from '81. Remember moms putting their families first? Now it's all about Pilates and green juice. Meanwhile, little Tiffany is trying to microwave a goddamn hamster. And don't even get me started on these YouTube parenting videos. You ever notice that now? These parents see their kids teetering on the edge of disaster, and instead of intervening, they pull out their phone. The kid's reaching for a goddamn hot stove, and they're like, oh look, it's gonna be viral. What the hell happened to protecting your kids from genuine harm? Are we that starved for internet fame that we're willing to sacrifice our children's well-being for a few likes? It's like, go ahead, Timmy, touch it. Burn your little hand, mommy needs a new car. It's creepy, it's disgusting, and it's a goddamn symptom of this narcissistic society we've created. Attention always goes to themselves, not towards their kids. You know what? You know what really pisses me off? If you are going to be a shit parent, do it for yourself, not for social media points. Thank you, good night, and for God's sake, somebody go home and hug your kids. So this broad's unloading about her dating life, right? Like, I give flying fuck about your goddamn romantic escapades, lady. I'm trying to survive out here. She's belly aching about some dude. Oh, he doesn't understand me. I sense his anger, blah, blah, blah. Probably because you're a goddamn nightmare. Am I right? But wait for it. Wait for the twist. Turns out the guy's got one leg. One goddamn leg. She leaves that little detail out? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, I didn't know how he felt. No shit, Sherlock. You got two goddamn legs, you clueless twat. You think crutches are a 2-week inconvenience? Try living your whole life hopping around like a goddamn kangaroo. I'm picturing this dude back at his place, and it's like, boom, easy access, no awkward angles, just, convenient suicide doors on a goddamn Prius, I swear. She's all embarrassed, tries to buy him a beer. He should have thrown it in her face, the one-legged badass. But hold on, this gets better, see? She's got this other story, some dude in college at a Jello wrestling party, because of course it's a Jello wrestling party. Are you kidding me? Asks if she's in his physics class, and she's all like, I don't know, probably blackout drunk, let's be honest. He's nice, friendly, smart, in good shape, and she's waiting for the butt, right? The goddamn catch? Turns out this time he's got 2 legs. 2 perfectly good legs. So naturally she gets hammered at a party. Some other broad is getting humped in a car in the driveway, and she decides to be funny, tries to scare him, smashes her face into the window and chips her goddamn tooth. Chips her frickin' tooth. I swear to Christ, this woman is a walking disaster. And now she loves him? Now she's all in? Because she chipped her tooth for a laugh? What is this? Dumb and Dumber 2-0? He's digging around in the dirt for her tooth. Is she kidding me? And turns out he's into boozy girls with pencil tucky yuck mouths. Pencil tucky yuck mouths. What in the goddamn Appalachian hell is that? Is that code for missing teeth and a taste for moonshine? But wait, it gets worse. I mean better. She fixed her tooth laid off the booze, and now the Jello wrestling physics partner is her husband. And they're coming to see you in Newark, New Jersey. You couldn't pay me enough to go to Newark, New Jersey. That's a real positive way to end a podcast. Lady, you're a goddamn train wreck, and I wouldn't trust you with a box of goddamn matches. So congrats, you found someone who's just as cracked as you are. Enjoy each other's company, you two psychopaths. You know what pisses me off? Handing something down to your kids. The American dream, they call it. 30 goddamn years this guy runs helicopter tours in Orange County. No incidents. Then throws it to his dipshit son. Here you go, Junior. Don't screw it up. 5 days later, 5 days. Some terminal 61-year-old jumps out of the damn thing. So the kid's up there probably hasn't even memorized the stupid tour script. Look to your left. 27 miles of beaches established 1903. Please buckle your seatbelt. And this guy's just gone. What the actual fuck? And immediately everyone's like, oh, he's a hero. He took control of his life. Yeah, by traumatizing some poor sap kid who just wanted to fly a helicopter and make a buck. See, what I admire, and you know I admire the balls on this guy, is he didn't go out like a damn wuss, swallowing pills and watching Sleepless in Seattle while wrapped in Nana's Afghan. Nah, this guy's like, take me up in the goddamn sky. Let me look at this miserable planet one last time, then bam, superhero exit. Foot on the dashboard, probably telling the kid to shut his trap about the beaches, just relishing the moment. Until, of course, the one detail they left out. He didn't die. 500 feet above the ocean, belly flops into the water like a goddamn crash test dummy. And I'm picturing him all the way down. Almost there, almost free of this agonizing pain. Oh, Jesus, it's worse. Much worse. But hey, at least he got to experience a new kind of pain right before dying later in the hospital. This guy's my hero. And if you aren't inspired by this, then maybe it's time to reevaluate the meaning of life and figure out your balls are just decorative. All right, settle down, you pasty-faced maple syrup guzzlers. Look at you! Glued to your goddamn phones, huh? Probably ordering poutine and filming TikToks of yourselves reacting to my jokes. Jokes you'll steal and pretend you came up with at your open mic night. You talentless hacks. And speaking of people running their yaps, what is it with these damn first ladies all of a sudden? Since when did being married to the guy in charge qualify you to start flapping your gums about everything? You think that you picked out the drapes in the Oval Office, we give a damn about your health care plan, Nancy, or your organic garden, Michelle? You know what I think? I think it all started with Nancy Reagan and her goddamn Just Say No campaign. Like that's going to stop a junkie. That's like telling a bear, hey, just don't eat the honey, okay? Seriously, who are these broads and why do we give a crap what they think? They're not elected, they haven't fought for anything. They just married the right dude, and suddenly they're experts on everything from education to foreign policy. It's like, would you ask the bus driver's wife for stock tips? Hell no. But oh, Hillary Clinton's next, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, how else do you explain someone going from literally nothing to being a goddamn senator overnight? Because she's qualified? Give me a break. She rode her husband's coattails straight to the top, just like every other leech in Washington. And you people cheered. What the hell is wrong with you? Do you think a woman president is going to magically solve all our problems? Newsflash, it's the same corrupt system, just with a different set of gonads, or lack thereof, running the show. Nothing's going to change until someone has the goddamn balls to start climbing over the fences of those gated communities, find the right throats, and let me tell you, it ain't going to be pretty. And those same bleeding hearts will be screaming and crying violence. But you know what? Then maybe, just maybe, these blood-sucking parasites will finally start listening. So go ahead, clap for Hillary or whoever the hell's next. But don't expect anything to change. Because in the end, it's just another empty suit, spewing the same tired bullshit, while the rich get richer and the rest of us keep fighting over the scraps. Just so you all know, that is why I prefer staying in hotels. Because at least if you're going to get murdered, you got a chance to plan your defense against the axe-wielding maniac, unlike the motel where you're already dead the moment you fall asleep. But I digress. All right, let me tell you something. This goddamn world, I swear to Christ, it's got me ready to build a cabin in the woods and mail bombs to tech CEOs. What is that? We're slaves to the machines, I'm telling you. Now listen to this Unabomber fella, Kaczynski. This dude had a point, all right? Don't get me wrong. Bombing people is wrong, obviously. But the guy saw the bullshit. The goddamn rot of this technology-obsessed world. Remember that doc where the Fed finally gets through to him? They're trying to get him to admit guilt, right? But they got nothing. So Kaczynski turns the tables, asks the Fed, when did you realize I was right? This Fed just freezes up. Says he was driving in Idaho, blizzard, comes to a light in the middle of nowhere. waits 10 goddamn minutes, and realizes this is what's wrong. We're beholden to the rules, even when there's no point. Doesn't that sound like Bill Burr bit? I tell you what, Burr would understand him. Burr sees the hypocrisy, the bullshit. That's why he's the best goddamn comedian alive. Remember seeing Burr at Caroline's? Me, Giannis, and Nate just standing in the back watching him weave some crazy premise, thinking, no way he's gonna pull this off. And then bam, he nails it. Perfect joke. If Burr were a detective, he'd be unstoppable. What's that stain on the carpet? Why is the goddamn clock set wrong? He'd be yelling confessions out of people. I did it. I fucking did it. Is that what you want, detective? He'd get Bundy, I'm telling you. Ted Bundy tries to charm him. Burr would yell back, don't you fucking charm me. I'm not some dumb broad. You think you can sneak in the back door? There is no back door. You killed those bitches. Boom, confession. I'd pay good money to watch Burr interrogate criminals. Forget First 48, give me Burr solving murders. Forget Columbo, give me Burr holding a glass of whiskey. One last question, and the criminals are weeping with guilt. He'd walk into the interrogation room, long day, huh? Sometimes the world just makes you angry, right? You just want to do something. And the guy's bawling his eyes out. I killed her, man. I just snapped. It's okay, Burr would say. It's okay. I get it. Sometimes they deserve it. Yeah, they confess. Nate Bargatze is standing outside of the room on the phone with his wife because he is too nice to watch, but Nate knows they did it. He's got a smile. So Seinfeld is JFK, huh? That's what we're doing now? Like, the guy from Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee is suddenly like the symbol of American idealism before getting his brains blown out? Seriously? Progress? You call that progress? It's not to scale? Astonishing? What, are we in kindergarten drawing stick figures of Pop-Tarts now? My nephew draws better than that, and the kid eats crayons. And a movie about the history of the Pop-Tart? What in the actual hell is going on? I thought we were making a comedy here, not some goddamn sugary cereal origin story. I mean, they go straight to the president with this crap during the Cuban Missile Crisis, with Vietnam looming. Hey, Mr. President, world on the brink of nuclear annihilation, but what about the frosting on those little pastry rectangles? Unbelievable. And I'm in a scene with Seinfeld. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it's also like, what the fuck am I even doing here? Look at the clothes, though. They got the wardrobe right. Jim looks good. Melissa looks like she stepped out of a damn time machine. Hair's perfect. Can I keep this ridiculous costume? All right, that's not what your pastry can do for you, goddammit. Oh, Jesus Christ. VH1, that's what they remember? Fucking VH1. You know what's bullshit? Remembering comedy scenes like there's some goddamn golden age. Like, oh, the Comedy Cellar in the 90s. Florentine Norton, the whole goddamn Jersey crew. We all just came into New York at the same time. Like we were fucking immigrants escaping a potato famine. And now they got Patrice O'Neill documentaries with little snippets. Thank God somebody had a camera, huh? Rich Voss walks up. What is this? Couple of middles, zero laugh, a pause, and everyone laughs at him. What the fuck kind of environment is that? Brutal? You're goddamn right, it was brutal. Tito was stupid. We didn't write one fucking sketch, just tried to destroy each other's confidence. It was like a bunch of abused rescue dogs fighting over one pork chop. I used to have anxiety going to the cellar, thinking of insults, 3 fucking insults. Okay, if Bobby Kelly's there, I can't use that. You couldn't look at the lineup, so you had no idea who was down there. And then some fucking jabroni says 1, and you're fucked. 1? We missed the boat. Colin Quinn and Keith Robinson beating up on me when I was brand new, and I'm thinking, this is amazing. What the hell was wrong with me? But somehow it became toxic. I'm not romanticizing shit, because comics would be like, why do you sit down there? Just do your spot. Because I wasn't healthy. I should have been like, this isn't working for me. I'm not enjoying this. I want to feel good about myself, not worse. The amount of shirts I could never wear again. Keith Robinson got so trashed for what he had on, he just stood up and ran out. You can do that? I thought you just sat there until it was over. Ted Alexandro got made fun of for his sweater, and he just got up and sat at the booth and had dinner. That guy's healthy. He broke up with us. When I auditioned, Keith goes, look at him. Look how scared he is. Everyone's laughing. It's my fucking audition. He was right. I was terrified. He just enjoyed crushing you. My first real paid spot, he brings me up. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. And I'm thinking, oh shit, here we go. And he goes, Jerry Seinfeld. Crowd goes, hey shit, I'm kidding. It's some guy Some night it was Jerry Seinfeld, Ray Romano, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and I just kept getting bumped. And the crowd's looking past me. Is Eddie Murphy coming out? Please welcome Bill Burr. But if you go after them, try really hard, I think. They like it. You address the disappointment. I'm like, that's right, motherfuckers, what you paid for. Welcome back to reality. It's like Rock Chappelle, me, and that's their bathroom break. They just saw a show. Once they sit back down, it's house money. It's their vacation. I took a girl on a date, and Jon Stewart pops in. Trevor Noah's there. She thought that's how it always was. Then I brought her again, and she was like, fuck, this was brutal. Just like you and some other guy. The third guy, Godfrey's like, we got a special guest. You might recognize this guy from Everybody Loves Raymond. Please welcome Ray Romano. The next one, you might recognize this guy from the Seinfeld show. The next one, you might recognize this guy from the Chris Rock show. This next guy you might recognize from the Chappelle show. Then it's like, this next guy's name is Bill Burr. Oh, another comedian with a Netflix special, huh? Nashville, you say? What, are we all country music stars now? Why Nashville? Because San Francisco didn't work out? What is this, amateur hour? Oh, I wanted to film in my hometown where everyone agrees with me and laughs at all my predictable jokes. Is that what comedy's become? A goddamn echo chamber? You need people who don't understand you, the hecklers, the people who challenge your worldview. That's where the real comedy happens, you moron. So you filmed in Nashville because Vince Vaughn told you about the Grand Ole Opry? What are you, a goddamn tourist now, walking around in this place, some magical place? Oh, it has magic, you said? Magic? What is this, goddamn Harry Potter? And the podcast. Oh, Jesus, the podcast. Twice a week, no guests, just you ranting for an hour. What are you, some kind of unhinged lunatic screaming into the void? And you do it at home, near the baby? You're going to traumatize the poor kid. Oh, I don't want guests. It's too much work. So now it's work. What the hell do you think this is, a hobby? You got into comedy to avoid work. Good luck with that, pal. You think just ranting about your stupid observations is going to make you some kind of comedic genius? People started writing in questions. Oh, good for you. Someone actually listens to your garbage. Look, folks, this guy, Bill Burr, is going to be on Netflix on January 31st. I don't even know him. He's making more money than me. He got away with it. So go watch him and see if he's really as annoying as I think he is, or subscribe to some other goddamn comedy channel. Oh, Jesus Christ, white privilege. That's what they're calling it now, huh? Like I asked to be born on this goddamn yacht sailing through life with a silver spoon up my ass, courtesy of my pale-ass skin. I didn't ask for this, you know, this never-ending job interview where they hand me the keys to the office before I even park the damn car. Oh, Bill, you're hired. Here's the corner office. Go film a special in Europe. We'll pay for it. Europe, that's where I went. The whitest goddamn tour this side of a Klan rally. England, Iceland. Fucking Iceland. That's where Santa Claus lives, isn't it? Pretty soon I'm breathing dust with Germans and Austrians, and you want to know where they got me the most? Where my humor just clicked with the locals. Budapest, Vienna, Warsaw, the goddamn Midwest of Europe, filled with the same type of morons as myself, laughing at the dumbest shit. They just got it, man. It was like a goddamn spiritual awakening. I'm up there thinking, goddamn, I could shoot a special here. And then they ask Bill, ain't it weird that they understand you with their broken English? They're watching Netflix like everyone else. They get the gist of the bitterness. It's not like people don't know who the hell I am. It's not like I'm going to random places and people know I'm the next Jesus. They know what they're signing up for when they buy a ticket. That's all that matters, right? But then you get to the Royal Albert Hall in London, sold-out show, thousands of pale faces cheering for it. It's humbling, I'll give you that. Suddenly you're thinking, what the hell am I even doing here? Do I deserve this? Symphonies play in this place. And I'm up there talking about pissing in public toilets. Now that is a culture clash. But it gets even weirder when you head further east. They're like goddamn robots trying to solve your jokes, some sort of logic puzzle. Why didn't you just apologize? Some Finnish guy yells at me after a joke bombs. Like there's no soul, no afterlife to worry about, just cold hard facts, no room for the glorious, angry absurdity of life. But yeah, let's talk about Antonio Brown, Patriots, you know, that whole mess. It's a one-year contract, a weekend in Vegas with a crazy stripper. That's all it is. It's going to end. It has to. So what was that? Yeah, I guess I took my family to Iceland to hang out for a week or so just to see what it was all about, you know, soak it all in. And then this Polish broad asked me to push her down a hill. Just push me, she says, like it's the most normal goddamn thing in the world. What the hell am I supposed to do? Say no? I'm a guest in your country? And where do I even touch her? She's 30. I think it's Reykjavik, not a goddamn police state. So I push her, she rolls down, yells about being wet and dirty, comes back for more. That's when I just nope the hell out of there. But the special is on Netflix now. So yeah, go watch it, get pissed off, laugh a little, and then go back to your boring lives, all right? All right, calm down, you woke virtue signalers. I bought a goddamn computer, right? $1,000 goddamn dollars for a fancy brick that mocks my existence. I can't even program the goddamn coffee maker. What makes you think I can navigate this electronic minefield? Every click is a potential system crash. Every update a potential identity theft. And these smug little 8-year-olds hacking NASA with one hand while ordering my goddamn pizza with the other makes you want to just punch them, right? But the one thing, the one saving grace, this beacon of hope in this digital dystopia, spell check. Glorious, miraculous, utterly forgiving spell check. You don't even have to be close to the goddamn word. You can just mash your face into the keyboard and bam, it's suggesting onomatopoeia or some other goddamn SCT word. I forgot. But try misspelling something really bad, so goddamn atrocious it transcends language itself. And what do you get? A goddamn question mark. A question mark. This $1 million piece of technology, this digital oracle, throws its hands up like, I got nothing, pal, you've defeated me. A question mark. After everything it's seen, after all the misspelled garbage humanity has thrown at it, you broke it, you magnificent bastard. You finally found something stupider than the algorithms that control this goddamn planet. So go ahead, misspell existence into oblivion. You might just trigger the robot apocalypse and give us all a fighting chance. Oh, for Christ's sake. Livestock auctions, really? Are we still doing this Stone Age shit in 2024? $10, $11, $12. What am I, a goddamn auctioneer now? And Bert Chrysler, seriously? That's the name I'm stuck with today. So this heifer walks into an auction, right? And I'm supposed to just, what? Bid? Like I know the first goddamn thing about cows? Camouflage hip-hop. What in the hillbilly hell is that even supposed to be? Southernly, gentlemen, southernly, like we're goddamn Confederates at a Klan meeting. I swear to Christ, if I accidentally buy a cow, accidentally, like that's a goddamn possibility. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not gonna buy one. Yeah, right, famous last words. $1,000 for a cow? Are you shitting me? Nobody else. I thought there was gonna be more action, more goddamn competition, but no, I'm stuck here looking like a goddamn idiot. Poor Joe. What in the holy hell is poor Joe? It's a cow? And now I'm out $1,400 plus 31 goddamn cents? Seriously? Like I'm counting pennies after spending that kind of dough. Haggling? Should have haggled more, you think? With my vast knowledge of cattle economics, Valley Village, they're gonna let me bring a cow to Valley Village? My neighbors are gonna love that? Ranchers in California? Anyone at all? Or am I just shouting into the void like always? 1 minute I'm standing there, the next minute the cow is mine. Different hand motion. Is there a secret cow buying handshake I missed? Assertive. I was assertive. That's what you call being an idiot with money. Oh, they were being nice and just let us have it. You think people are just genuinely nice and not laughing their asses off at the city slicker who just blew a fortune on a farm animal? Name it, sold. Sold. That's the best I can come up with. I gotta call my wife, seriously. Good news, bad news, honey. All your cattle sold. So, I'm up there, right? Doing my goddamn job, trying to make these miserable bastards laugh. This mouth-breathing sack of potatoes in the front row. This goddamn front row thinks he's got a commentary track going. Oh, that joke sucks. You suck. Everyone hates you. The whole friggin' time. Like a damn mosquito buzzing in my ear. I'm trying to be professional, you know? I'm thinking just ignore the idiot, just ignore the idiot, but come on. How much can one ginger take? So finally I snap, right? Fuck you, you piece of shit, I'll kill you. And suddenly the whole room is, whoa, what's going on? Like they didn't hear this Joe yapping at me for the past hour? He's been shitting on me the whole time. I yell and they're all, we didn't hear anything. Of course you didn't. You were too busy looking at your goddamn phones. So then I go after him. I'm talking about his appearance, this pasty-faced nerd, and he gets all offended. That's too far. Too far. Welcome to my friggin' world, pal. You think you can just sit there and tear me apart? But God forbid I point out you look like you live in your mom's basement and play Dungeons and Dragons all day. So Mr. Sensitive decides to come on stage, probably to whine some more, but I got a little bit of height on him, you know? I give him the old nope, and finally security waddles in. Turns out this guy was some Comic-Con reject. And what really set him off, I called him a virgin. A virgin. Like it was some kind of insult. Isn't that what they all are? You know, virgins with opinions louder than a goddamn jet engine? Bunch of goddamn overgrown toddlers with internet access? That's all they are. Seriously. Are you kidding me with this remote? I swear, every goddamn device is smart, except for the people using them. Like, hey, let's make a remote with 800 buttons, each doing something absolutely essential. Like ordering pizza from Uganda, so I'm flipping through channels, and I stumble on this just for laughs thing. Montreal, 37 years. What am I, a goddamn archaeologist digging up comedy fossils? And they're all, oh, we're going to do something special for you tonight. Something from our culture. It's a very serious song. Serious? Like, I need more seriousness in this clown show we call reality. And then bam, it's this Mexican Americans love flowers and white girls named Debbie. What in the holy hell? Is this some kind of comedy Mad Libs gone wrong? Mexican Americans love education, so they take Spanish and get a B. A B? Are you seriously telling me they're paying to relearn their own frickin' language and only getting a B? That's like paying a guy to punch you in the face and then tipping him for it. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it real slow. No shit. They do it slow. Who the hell wants to get up early? I'd rather staple my eyelids open. And then this nana and no-no bullshit. What is this, a goddamn nursery rhyme? Don't call them beaters. They'll up and kick you in the face. Who are these beaters? Why are they kicking people? And why are we even discussing this on national television? And the car, the beaters, they drive them real low and goddamn slow. Is that the joke? The stereotype. Really? That's the level we're operating on here? And the blue eyes? Don't make my brown eyes blue? Who the hell is changing eye color in movies anyway? Is this a goddamn Twilight convention? They've been here forever, we're gonna be here forever, and we only want what's fair. Oh, now you get serious. After all the dumb stereotypes and pointless rambling, you end it with a sentiment that literally anyone can agree on. That's your punchline. Fair? What's fair about this entire routine? God, and then the credits roll, as if I give a flying fuck who the fourth or fifth cameraman is, or whether one is hot. Oh, for crying out loud. What, mommy? It's over. Maybe next time try being funny before the credits, all right? All right. Another goddamn night. Another gaggle of hammered morons. Oh, it feels like a good time? Does it, genius? Does it feel like a good time watching the world burn down, fueled by your goddamn avocado toast and Instagram filters? You lady with the vacant stare, are you getting hammered, miss? Rude? What's rude is your inability to form a coherent sentence. You're a goddamn societal leech drinking your way to oblivion while the planet chokes on plastic. Plaid shirts, huh? You love plaid shirts? Groundbreaking. So original. You're just absorbing the idiocy around you. Fred? Who the hell is Fred? And why am I suddenly privy to your personal hell? You chose to slap it. What the hell are you even talking about? Is this some new age hypnotic cult ritual? Because I swear, my brain cells are committing mass suicide just listening to you ramble. You drunken, random noise seeker. TSA, Downton Abbey, mortgage lenders. Oh, that's right. You're all complicit. You all helped screw everything up. Mortgage lenders. So you contribute to the cyclical destruction of the economy, then drink to forget about it? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The American dream, ladies and gentlemen. A drunken, plaid-clad mortgage lender desperately trying to slap something while quoting Downton Abbey. Well, thanks for making me hate humanity even more than I already did. All right, Spokane. What the hell is this? I swear to Christ, I took a wrong turn. Ended up at a goddamn bus station full of tweakers doing the electric slide just to get some goddamn cardio in. And I'm still having a better time than talking to you chuckleheads. You people Google anything before you leave the house? Oh, let's just blindly stumble into a comedy show. Surprise us. Like a goddamn root canal is a surprise party, you dumb sons of bitches. And you, lady with the forced smile, you knew who I was, dragged your whole bewildered posse here, and now they're plotting your murder in the parking lot. Oh, let's go see that ginger rage monster. It'll be fun. Is this a comedy show or a goddamn intervention for your miserable taste in entertainment? I'm killing with like 53% of you. The rest are probably writing angry Yelp reviews about offensive dead baby jokes, which, by the way, are funny, you delicate goddamn snowflakes. It's a holiday show, I get it. You're all hopped up on eggnog and misplaced Christmas cheer. But seriously, the 4:30 show was better. 4:30. That's when sane people are taking a goddamn nap. You people in Spokane just wander into comedy clubs like, let's see what offends us tonight. Then you sit there, stone-faced, dissecting every joke like it's a goddamn frog in biology class. Why are they laughing? Is it moral to laugh? What do you want? A puppet show about goddamn kindness? Some inspirational bullshit about overcoming adversity? I'm a comedian, not Tony goddamn Robbins. Oh, you didn't like that joke? Well, you're a terrible goddamn audience. And this isn't even a good crowd. So congrats, you're the worst of a bad bunch. You, sir, glaring at me like I just kicked your dog. You hate that joke too. I like him better than you. And here's the kicker. You could see a million goddamn comedians tell jokes, but how often do you get to see a professional with a Netflix special completely goddamn unravel? Enjoy the show, you miserable bastards. This ain't comedy, this is therapy, and you're paying for it. Now try to look a little less goddamn depressed, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Women in restaurants. You see them? Gotta order the most expensive thing on the menu, the goddamn lobster and steak combo, acting like they're doing you a favor. Like, oh, honey, you understand this is the expensive side, right? Are you sure you can afford this level of entitlement? It's steak, lobster, and emptying your bank account, the Holy Trinity, and then they wonder why their life is a goddamn dumpster fire. Like these ladies walking around, oh, men ain't shit. Bitch, you're over 25. Grow the fuck up. It's not men. It's the shitheads you keep choosing. Maybe you need to figure out what kind of low-life magnet your vagina is, huh? Maybe it's emitting some kind of ain't shit pheromone. It's like, imagine if Michael Jackson was a pimp. Think about that for a goddamn second. Him and Tito riding around in a Cadillac, blasting Billie Jean. Slow down, Tito, slow down. Anyway, white people shocked about police brutality? What the fuck? They just woke up from a 400-year nap. Black people know the cops are gonna whoop your ass. That's like a Tumex commercial, been happening for decades. It's like, fuck the police. Seriously, fuck all your bad trade, motherfuckers. You think you can just come over here and whoop my ass? You better bring a goddamn warrant and a lawyer. Now, Lorena Bobbitt chopping off her husband's dick, driving down the highway, throwing it out the window. What the fuck? Car 11, go find a penis? I mean, good for her. She found a tiny target in the dark. She's got 20/20 vision. And then O.J. Simpson. Remember that shit? Everybody's crying, oh, the justice system. Ike Turner's the real victim here. I mean, Ike was the king of domestic disputes. And O.J. just stole his crown. Nobody cares about O.J. Just wondering about the next goddamn riot. Now we, the jury, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder. Give me Johnny Cochran. That man was a magician. If it don't fit, you must acquit. White people saying they couldn't sleep after the verdict. Black people have had goddamn insomnia for 400 years. You snowflakes. One goddamn black guy gets off. Suddenly the system's broken. The whole damn system is a dumpster fire of biases. It's always been fucked. And you're just noticing now that the wrong people are getting screwed, huh? So I went to this friggin' doctor, right? Thinking, yeah, preventative medicine, smart move. Bill, you dumb ape. Knew it wouldn't be rainbows and unicorns, but I expected some kind of basic professional courtesy, you know? Instead, I get Mr. Sunshine and Rainbows, who apparently woke up and decided to use my ass as a punching bag for his midlife crisis, because first words out of his mouth. You want something for your hair? I'm like, excuse me, are we playing Guess What's Missing? Nobody told me I'm leaking follicles like a rusty faucet. And this is how you break the news? Then the chart comes out. Bam! Sounds like a goddamn gunshot. And the wow, oh, the wow, like I just walked in wearing a MAGA hat to a Bernie rally. Wow, 20, 45 pounds, you were 20. No shit, Sherlock. I eat a pizza. You think I'm lining up for the Mr. Universe pageant? And then the best part, you're the fattest patient I've seen all day. It's 9:30 a.m., Doc. How many hippos you been poking and prodding this early? Muscle enzymes through the roof? Yeah, I'm a goddamn machine. Oh, you must be an Olympic athlete or a cocaine addict. Cocaine? Look at me, I'm practically comatose from carbs. When's the last time you saw a chubby cokehead? His nurse chimes in, maybe he runs marathons. Lady, be realistic. The only thing I'm running is out of this goddamn office. And then he sees my ring, asks if I'm married, and then the cherry on top, oh, I thought you were gay. What, because I'm not constantly talking about sports and fixing cars? Is that the gay litmus test these days? Writes gay on my chart. On my medical chart. This is the guy entrusted with my well-being. My wife's all worried, are you gonna go back? Are you kidding me? This is comedy gold. I'm going back, even if I gotta invent a new illness just to hear this jackass's next crack. Because let's be honest, the medical system is a joke, and sometimes you just gotta laugh before you cry, right? All right, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, whatever. Who gives a flying fuck pressure? She says pressure! I'm not sure, she chirps, contributing absolutely jack shit to the conversation. What the hell is that? They're in a room of hundreds of people. The bar's open. Just shut your goddamn mouth if you don't know. It's like asking if it's raining and someone goes, I don't, but I also want to announce I'm clueless. Good for you, genius. Should we start a parade? And we got Oscar over here. Latino, man. Like that narrows it down to 3 freaking countries. Were you sent by Cuba to sway the vote? Jesus Christ, the blatant stereotyping is thicker than the humidity down here. Cubans, I don't know much about you. Well, clearly you dumbass. But he's got the hair, Lego hair, making the bald guys want to commit arson and strategically seated next to a Jonas brother. And then the girlfriend, ain't you a little old to be a boyfriend in Latin culture? See, this is the kind of insightful cultural commentary I'm here for. 28 and unwed to scandalous. Oh, she's Colombian. Well, that changes everything. They got to rep us, see? Case closed. That's the defining characteristic, the cornerstone of their entire culture. All right, so I'm looking at my goddamn phone, right? Full of these half-baked ideas, fragments of thoughts, just trying to cobble together something resembling a set. And you know what the worst part is? The people. The goddamn people. You try to avoid them. You try to be quick, efficient, in and out like a goddamn surgical strike. But no, there's always some goddamn chatterbox just waiting to suck the life out of you. Oh, let me just talk to you real quick, they say. Like anyone's ever said, let me just talk to you real slow. W says that. These long-winded bastards, they always got to lean on something too, don't they? Hands on their knees looking like they're about to give birth to a goddamn walrus. And the minute you hear long story short, forget about it. You're trapped. You're dead. Just accept your fate. It's like I was talking to Eddie Murphy. The Eddie Murphy, right? Guy's a legend. A goddamn reason I even tried this whole stand-up thing. And he's black, because it's never a white guy, is it? Like, what if I said Dice Clay was my inspiration? What? Dice Clay? The world would implode, I tell you. Anyway, I'm asking Eddie, why aren't you doing it, man? You're still funny. We want to see you. We're starved. And you know what he says? It's like cold water. Cold water. What the hell does that even mean? He says it's because the bar is set so high. The expectations are huge. Like when you see a comic killing, you're not thinking about the years of goddamn struggle, the bombs, the humiliation. You're just like, wow, must be nice riding on your daddy's coattails. You don't see the lumps, the years of lumps. I was Jerry, age 22, 24, fresh out of the gate, thinking I'm hot shit. 22 G's. I'm rich. Telling my brother, all right, houses for you and mom. Dad gets squared away. Cars for everybody. We're set for life. Gone. All gone. IRS coming down like a goddamn ton of bricks. Gotta sell Dad's house. Can't afford it. 9 people living in that thing. But still, it's like we don't get a lot of shots, do we? 13 years grinding like a goddamn moron. 18 to 35. Only now things are looking up. You ever see Little Shop of Horrors? That's show business. One of us is getting eaten, plain and simple. Either I eat you or you eat me. And that show, that goddamn show, I beat it. But I knew if I stayed, it would turn sour. Rot from the inside, and then I'd be on the goddamn unemployment line again. And you know, it reminded me of the best conversation I ever had. My dad explaining why he had to do drugs. Because everyone else was doing them. Your aunt, your uncle, everybody. So that's show business, folks. A bunch of addicts trying to justify their bad decisions with a chorus of everybody's doing it. So escape rooms, right? Mall garbage. But nah, this one's in some freak's house, like Gacy, decorated. Pull up, Dad's already clutching his chest. No freaking way. Little George, ooh, scary. Dad, I'm shitting bricks, ladies. Black house, no lawn. Leanne's all this it? Dad wants to flew it. Knock, knock, and bam. This clown's already in character. Silk robe, towel turban, pet cat. Have you seen my mother? My dad grabbing my arm. What the fuck did he just say? Tell him his mother can suck my dick. Is this real life? It's the escape room, Dad. Play along. He wants a house tour? Sure, let me get my notepad. Mother's name, age, college, Aisla. Write this down. We traipse through this dump. Women are loving it. Dad's doing a forensic audit. He smells like shit. He lives here. Mac and cheese and black coffee? Who the fuck does that? IBS, guaranteed. I'm like, Dad, these aren't helpful clues. Then want to see Mother's room? Dad, hell no. But Mom's all, ooh, yes. So naturally, we got to empty our pockets like sheep, keys, phones, wallets, onto the kitchen table. And the second I step in that room, click, door slam shut, panic attack time. This maniac didn't get our names. No credit card, no waiver. We didn't even double check the address. We just strolled into some random house like the Scooby-Doo gang solving a damn mystery. Now we're locked in this freak's lair. Dad's beside me. Where did I go wrong? Did I just lead my family into a serial killer's house? George, Ooh, Papa, scary? Scary? You're gonna be sold to the Albanians. You'll be working in a goddamn check-in whorehouse for the rest of your lives. Idazal, how do we get out? Dad? Oh, I guess I gotta suck that guy's dick, Samantha. All right, so I'm dating this chick, right? More like coexisting. She's got her stuff, I got mine. She's letting the leg hair grow wild, which, hey, saves me a few bucks on razors, I guess. And she just bought a damn vibrator. Vibrator. Meanwhile, I finally caved and got an Xbox. So what's happening? We're drifting. That's what. I'm glued to NBA 2K, yelling at the goddamn screen. She's handling her own business. And you know what's mess? We're both thinking about LeBron. You women, I swear you're a goddamn enigma. You can fake an orgasm so convincing it'd fool a polygraph, but you can't fake being happy at a family picnic. What the hell is that about? You can tell me I'm the best you've ever had, which, let's be honest, I'm not buying. But you can't crack a damn smile when my Aunt Mildred starts talking about her bunions. Pep it up a little, for Christ's sake. And the after-sex routine. Oh, you made me come, she says. Oh, Jesus Christ, just turned 18 yesterday. Are you kidding me? You think you're cute, huh? Like you're some kind of goddamn progressive parent bragging about underage shenanigans? I swear to God, this is why society's going down the toilet. These goddamn millennial parents think they're so woke, bragging about shit that used to get your ass arrested, just turned 18. You know what that sounds like? A goddamn porno title. Like you're prepping her for some casting couch bullshit, you sicko. Fresh as they come. What is she, a goddamn filet mignon? You're gonna slap her ass and throw her on the grill? Are you out of your goddamn mind? You think this is a joke? You think I'm gonna sit here and chuckle while you dangle your freshly legal daughter like some goddamn prize? This ain't no goddamn beauty pageant. This is my show, and I'm telling you, you keep that goddamn just turned 18 bullshit to yourself before I call the cops and ruin your goddamn night, understand? This is why we can't have nice things, because of goddamn perverts like you, turning your daughter into an accessory instead of a goddamn human being. So shut your goddamn trap before I unleash the fury of 1,000 suns on your pathetic little existence. Now who wants some goddamn mac and cheese? I'm starving. All right, settle down, Hawaii, you bunch of sunburned tourists and suspiciously tan mainlanders. I'm just saying, this whole aloha spirit thing feels a little forced, like that smile your boss gives you right before he dumps a whole extra project on your desk. You ever notice how every single goddamn souvenir shop here is selling the exact same ukulele, the same goddamn coconut bra, the same friggin' hang loose t-shirt? It's like a goddamn tourist trap designed by some corporate overlord who's never actually seen the ocean, just a spreadsheet full of potential revenue streams. Speaking of streams, who here actually knows the real history of this place, huh? I'm talking about the overthrow of the Hawaiian kingdom, the exploitation, the cultural erasure disguised as tourism, or are we just gonna keep sipping Mai Tais and taking selfies with hula dancers, pretending everything's just peachy? It's like gentrification on a goddamn tropical island. We come here, ooh and ah at the pretty scenery, then drive up the cost of living so the locals can't even afford to stay in their own freaking homes. And don't even get me started on the cultural appropriation. You think wearing a lei and saying aloha makes you Hawaiian? No, it makes you a goddamn poser. You think just because you can paddleboard and wear a flower in your hair that you understand this culture and this heritage. You think you can just come here and claim to be a local because you adopted a certain lifestyle? What does that even mean? I'll tell you what that means. You get to take advantage of a rich, beautiful culture without acknowledging the real struggles and pain of its people. Then they smile back and tell you aloha, which basically translates to, we know we have to smile because if we told you how we really feel, you'd stop coming and we wouldn't have any goddamn money. So next time you're strutting around in your Hawaiian shirts, sipping on your pineapple juice and thinking you're living the dream, remember the real story behind this paradise? Because pretending it's all sunshine and rainbows doesn't change the goddamn facts, you dumb bastards, and I'm out of here before I end up in jail. All right, so everyone's got these goddamn smartphones, right? Smart my ass, they're making everyone dumber, glued to those screens, zombies stumbling around. And this insomnia, this goddamn insomnia. I'm shelling out hundreds for pillows filled with unicorn tears and moonbeams, and I'm still staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. thinking about all the goddamn idiots running this planet. And then I see this guy, this genius, fast asleep, upright, in public, like he's discovered the cure for cancer, sleep. So I'm thinking, all right, little harmless fun, right? A little light ribbing exposes sleeping beauty to the masses. But no, I asked for a little stage lighting, a little dramatic spotlight. And suddenly it's like, I'm asking them to split the atom. Can't do it. It'll take a while. Are you kidding me? It's a goddamn light switch. You're telling me operating a light switch is now rocket science. And then comes the, oh no, I'm glad there aren't more black people here. What the hell is that even supposed to mean? We're all equal in the eyes of sleep, right? So now I'm thinking, all right, let's crank up the police lights just to gently nudge this sleeping citizen back to reality. But oh no, everyone's worried about getting hassled. They're worried about not sitting in the front, getting called on. As if this whole thing wasn't a premeditated nap, meticulously planned to mock my very existence. Premeditated, I tell you. And then when the plan doesn't work, he might be dead? Are you kidding me? Are we raising a generation of pussies? Guys, for the love of God, buy the sleeping fool a pillow. Scoffs. Office Max, huh? Welcome to Office Max. How can I help you? Take it to the max. Jesus Christ, you gotta be kidding me. What a goddamn soulless existence. You think I became a comedian because I liked people? Nah, I did it to avoid having to pretend to give a shit about your goddamn paper clips. Waitressing? Yeah, I did that. Auto parts factory. Hiding in boxes, taking naps. You bet your ass. I did? You think I was going to give a real day's work to the machine? Hardcore comic, hardcore waitress, because I'm a Virgo, see? We're good at everything. Haven't you heard? Fucking Virgo. Always got to be perfect. It's a curse. I tell you. Flyers for the Boston Comedy Club, vacuum cleaner salesman, Mirage Hotel Dolphin, Habitat tour guide. What a joke. Oh, Jesus Christ. Books on tape? Are you kidding me with that shit? Listening to some dipshit actor trying to sound interesting? Like I'm too stupid to comprehend the goddamn words on the page. And then in 1862, fuck off, buddy. I'm not a goddamn toddler. It's like when the bailiff read my arrest report, he said, fucking Boston. No, I didn't say it like that, you condescending prick. I was hammered trying to remember. It just came out like that. He threw his keys at my feet and repeatedly stated, lock me up, I'm fucked up. Yeah, well, I was. What's your point? Everyone there was laughing, these low-life muggers thinking I was sticking it to the man. Meanwhile, I'm just trying not to hurl. Remember that one drunk dude who turned his back to everyone when they puked? We called him Blair Witch. Then my wife saw, where do they find these people? Like, I'm in charge of casting the goddamn puking contest. But hey, God bless the thing that's screaming because it's biting its back. That sounds like me trying to touch my toes every morning. And speaking of things that make you want to puke, have you seen those motivational speakers? The ones who do Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena? I want to see that show. All those morons paying for tickets. I bet he's so full of shit he can't even look at the crowd. Eyes darting around like, are they still buying this crap? Eye contact is the hardest thing when you're lying, but hey, he's making people feel good. He's in show business, right? Meanwhile, every time I did a movie, everyone's like, you just missed it. It all ended in '05. Then I get work in 2009 and they're paying for John Travolta's jet fuel to come do some Hogs movie. Pay for my fucking 727. Oh, John, of course, John. And credit card theft. Someone swipes your card, buys a ham hock in Vancouver at a strip club. Hey, Joe, did you buy a ham hock? No, I was in Burbank, you moron. Good luck finding that guy. I've given you every piece of the elk except the ham hock. What do you fantasize about doing to those thieves? Just running. They're hurt by life, damaged. I don't want to hurt them. I just want to duct tape their mouths shut. Cartoon style, so the tape hangs down awkwardly and I can go back to eating. And that basketball coach, the only way I can deal with that idiot is if I already told my wife he annoyed me, then I just egg him on until she starts kicking me under the table. And Ivanka Trump, Tracy Lord's sister in the 80s. Good-looking kid still, gotta give him that. Good for him, good for him. And if Bill Clinton wants to look at a beautiful woman, let him. God damn it. You know why? Because somebody's got to appreciate them, and these days that's a goddamn revolutionary act. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guns, right? Gotta love America. So I waltzed into this gun shop looking all badass, right? Like Rambo's slightly fatter, balder cousin, and this dude, this Kevin motherfucker behind the counter, he's all, Bert, can't give you your guns. What? Paperwork's not checking out, he says. My wife's name's on everything, like I'm some kind of goddamn kept man. What the hell is this, the 1950s? I almost started laughing. I'm thinking, holy shit, the system works. Finally, something in this goddamn country functions correctly. I felt safer knowing I couldn't get my hands on those goddamn things. But then Kevin, this snake oil salesman, he says, oh, don't worry, we got workarounds. Workarounds? Or guns? Jesus, tap dancing Christ, is this what we've come to? So he calls my wife, tells her to fake a lease agreement, rent me a goddamn room in my own house, like I'm a goddamn squatter. And my wife, bless her heart, she's cackling like a goddamn witch, telling him we're at full occupancy. But sure enough, she sends it in. I get my goddamn guns, and I'm back in business, right? I love my guns. I'm an idiot. I see some badass gun in a movie. I gotta have it. Yo, Kevin, Agent Smith's Desert Eagle, give me that. 50 caliber. Can't do a 50 in California, he says, but I can get you a